Hello, 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 hello. Oh, sorry, I've got an incense stick going. It looks like I'm just. No, it's my dragon. It's my little dragon. Oh, it's burning away. I didn't think. There he is. Not that there's anything. You know, you want to smoke weed? Good for you. Go for it. But yeah, I just got locked out, man. I just got locked out. I was that excited about Red Dead 2. I was looking at going outside, and the bolt came out my door handle, so it was fine from the inside. And as soon as I got outside, it was just loose, and I was like, "Oh God, I got no coat, no shoes, no food." Ended up at my neighbour's. Thankfully, got him. He works nights. Got him out of bed. Felt awful. My little girl's still over there. She loves it. She's playing with the doll's house. She's having a bloody great time. Anyway, this is. I'm going to try and do this every week from now on because we always have loads and loads of things left over from the podcast, and I just I get frustrated because Tuesday comes around again and there's loads more to talk about. So I'm just going to go through a couple of gaming things I was going to do on the Game Face show, but I was too late to do a show, was Rust. I am obsessed with Rust videos at the moment. Not playing it. Go on YouTube, look up Rust Salt. So Rust is the game and Salty Players is the thing you want to do. And oh my God, it's so much fun. So much fun. It's kind of a more grown up Minecraft. But everyone's naked. It's actual people as well. But the one that got me hooked was this guy just destroying this little kid's base, and you could hear the kid just blubbering, which is really, really bad, and I feel bad for enjoying it, but he shouldn't have been playing it. It's an adult's game anyway. The kid was doing a lot of slurs and nastiness, so he did have it coming, and all the rest of it. And then the reason I got locked out, Red Dead 2's out today. I can't fucking wait. I feel awful because they had that 100-hour week thing came out, and 100-hour weeks to get it ready, and I was like, that's really, really bad. But I'm a massive hypocrite, and I was like thinking, that means the game's going to be awesome if they're not. Unfortunately, the way that the industry is currently structured, that's what you need to do to make the good AAA game, and that's what happens with every good game that comes out. So I'm like, I got it. I'm waiting on it right now. I can't wait to be a cowboy. Ooh. I love westerns. I love the whole mythology of it. So yeah, we've done that one. Politicon as well. That's what's been going on in America. I don't think Hayden's been watching it, so I didn't really bring it up, and I didn't want to go, well, this is a conference for them. If you want to check it out, there's been some amazing, amazing videos there. Politicon is really good for getting people very much on the other side of the spectrum politically, whatever. So they had Cenk, that Cenk guy from the Young Turks debate, Tucker Carlson, and the good thing about that was, even though Tucker could have quite easily just completely owned Cenk, because Cenk's just an emotional wreck and he just appeals to nonsense, and it's a huge hypocrite. But even though he could have just owned him and gone that route, Tucker was actually really, really good. He was earnest about stuff they agreed with. He was honest about problems that they both agreed with there. They disagreed on why and what the solution was and all the rest of it. But it was good. It was a conversation rather than And to be honest, Cenk, the Young Turks dude, he was trying to do the gotchas on Tucker. He was going for the Twitter moment. He was going for the little viral video of I owned you, mate. But Tucker took the highest of high roads with it for the vast majority of it. Very, very good. There was one about fake news, which is a bit shit because nobody on the panel really knew what fake news was. It was all left-wing journalists, so it was kind of like, come on, have a bit of it. It should have had that one. Should have had more of a mix. Daily Wire did some good stuff. Michael Knowles was in a few of the panels. Really, really good stuff. Get involved. Get on Politicon. It was amazing. We did cover Tommy Robinson, but I didn't tick it off for some reason. The last thing is the Rosa Parks episode of Doctor Who. I've been really annoyed with this. I know there's a lot of people have been quite quiet about it. I've been a massive, massive Who fan for ages. But my feeling with the new series is, and this has been the first two episodes, this was the third episode of Doctor Who, my feeling is that she's a great Doctor. She really good casting. She's got it under her belt. She's fantastic. There's no like male or female actor. Like there's always that thing of like, are they a good Doctor? Are they good? Yeah, she's fine. She's great actually. Spot on, perfect for the role. I think she's really good. It's a bit weird that Daddy's got tits now. That's a bit confusing for me. You know, looking up and Doctor Who's like he's a daddy, isn't he? So it's a bit weird that I get sort of like weird because I do fancy the shit out of her actually. But here's the thing: this Rosa Parks episode came on and people were crying about it, and I just thought it was pathetic. I thought it was a great Doctor. Everything looked amazing. Fucking perfect setting. Rosa Parks, brilliant. You know, and the whole concept. By the way, spoilers. If you've not seen it yet, you're gonna watch it. The whole concept of that end goal is a really good idea. Like that, the Doctor and her companions had to be sort of complicit in the event. You know, if for some reason you don't know, because apparently loads of people in 2018 seem to think that, how the fuck do you not know about that? It's like, oh, it's so good we finally know about this. How do you not know about it already? She's an icon. I don't know. If you don't know about it, then I'd be seriously worried about it. If you didn't know about it before the episode. But she refused to move back on a bus. She was a black lady that refused to move back because there was too many people. You know, whites get priority, get to the back, stand at the back kind of thing. She refused to move. And that concept of the Doctor being forced to be complicit, you know, and there was the whole thing with the white guy in the crew, and he was like, no, I can't. And that was a great idea, and that was a fucking stunning scene. Problem is, it was a great idea, really badly executed. People used to line up to write for Doctor Who. It was an honour, and the writing was so bad. It should have been like top tier Ocean's 11, you know, the first one. It should have been that sort of, you know, this intricate, complicated heist situation where they were, and what it ended up being was like getting the racist bus driver to not take a day off because they made a black guy stand next to him fishing, and he just went, no, I'll go to work then, and running and telling people to wait at the bar. And I just thought, oh god, it was such a good idea, fucking stunning idea, like you know, them having to make sure that this terrible thing happened. Brilliant. But you know what you do? You write what you wrote and you go, and it was like a first draft. Someone needed to sit down and say, this was shit. Absolute dog shite. Every narrative moment was just didn't make any sense. All that shit with like the bad guy knackered the bus in so he couldn't do the route, and they just turned up with a bus, and the guy went, alright, yeah, okay, cool. And it was just like, really? That's just that. None of it. The thing about Doctor Who is Doctor Who's like always the smartest person in the room, always on it. That's the whole point. You know, he or she doesn't use guns, they don't use violence, they outwit him, they get the bad guy to, they use the bad guy's weapon against themselves, they trick him, it's always the payoff there. So when the entirety of the episode is stuff that my toddler would come up with, it was just insulting. I mean, my Sophie's been so excited about a girl Doctor. She's been like, it's fucking awesome, man. And she loves Doctor Who. And 5-10 minutes in, she was already like scrolling Instagram, and I was just sitting there like, oh my god. I had zero suspension of disbelief. It was absolute shite. That scene was great. The bus scene was great. That concept was great. The episode as a whole, fucking dog shite. Absolute dog shite. It was like, let's deal with racism by just throwing it out with the most ridiculous cliches ever and constantly hammering it in. There was nothing beautiful about it. There was nothing artistic. The story was a first draft piece of shit, and it angered me. It actually angered me that they'd taken something like Rosa Parks and something that should have been the greatest Doctor Who episode ever, really. Certainly the series highlight, and just pissed all over it, pissed all over the memory of it. Like, they didn't need that cop guy coming in and checking the hotel. Like, yeah, I get it, but we'd already had that. We'd already had exactly that. You know, blacks aren't allowed. We'd had the guy on the street punched the fella. We'd had the stuff in the restaurant. You know, oh, we don't serve your kind here. You didn't need the cop to then come in. It's like, yeah, we get it. Jesus Christ. Doctor Who's working something out on the wall, and then the cop comes in, does the stuff, cop goes, she carries on. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. And that plan that she's writing on the wall, actually make it a plan, an exciting adventure that we can get behind. Not some ridiculous dog shit, half-ass crap that some toddler fucking came up with. The writer should be fucking ashamed. Seriously. Watch it again. I'm telling you, if you thought it was nice or whatever, like, I get it. It's a fantastic concept. Bollocks, though. Really badly done. Really, really, really poor. Anyway, that's my piece. I really hope it gets better, man. Because a female doctor being a bad doctor, like, cause let's be honest, the last series wasn't that great. But this series, I was hoping that I was kind of done with it after last series. It was shit, and then it was like the girl doctor, new team, new writers, loads of new people. I thought, this is it. Big punch up the arse. Take the likes of Netflix on. Take the likes of Breaking Bad on. That was the whole point. And they're just fucking it up. They're fucking it up. They've got a really good doctor, and no one has got the balls to just say this script is trash. This script is a waste of everybody's time. Why are we doing this? Ridiculous. Anyway, and you're pissing away a good thing. And yeah, never mind. Anyway, podcast goes out live UK Tuesdays, 10:30 p.m. We do it live. Wednesday and Friday at 8 o'clock we release the podcast. And Thursday we have the big show at 10 p.m. If you want exclusive and early access to most of our stuff, go on our Patreon, search triggerwarning.tv. There's likely a link to it below, but yeah, Patreon, triggerwarning.tv. Get involved. We have secret videos there. We have extra interaction and all that. But most importantly, we keep the vast majority of what we do completely free to everyone. We don't like paywalls, so the best reason to get on our Patreon is just to support us, man. To support us, let us keep doing what we're doing. A lot of very generous people are already involved, and they're going to be the first to be able to buy tickets for live events, etc., and all the rest of it, and all the other wonderful stuff that's coming up in the future. Guys, I love you, but if you are watching this next week, it is the Live Leak 12th birthday, so there won't be a show. So I'll see you the week after. But I'll do some more videos for you. I'll finally get that bloody Owen Jones fucking video finished soon enough. It's cursed. Every time I do it, I get interruptions. I've been fine today. Anyway, I love you. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I hope it's recorded. I didn't check.